Hey guys, welcome back to Fairy Wisdom. I am here to help you create a happy, healthy, and wealthy life. Thank you all so much for being here, for all the likes, shares, and subscribes, everyone who is booking personal readings, sending in donations, and scheduling the I want to say counseling sessions or life coaching or however you perceive it. Thank you for doing that. But anyways, so yeah, so we're here for another message. I think we're going to do, so I'm really enjoying these 3 new decks and the messages that are coming out. I'm also really enjoying this new Lemurian deck here because I feel, that a lot of the people on my channel are light workers. And so it's always nice to kind of know what's going on spiritually. And that's what I feel like these Lemurian cards, this Lemurian Oracle deck kind of brings out. It kind of gives you a little bit of information. And then the fairies in the tarot deck kind of bring out, some messages that you need as far as what's going on in the physical world. So, I'm going to continue to do another message like we have been the last couple days. We're going to do that again today. And then, I'll bring back out more decks as, I feel called to do so. I ask every morning and they're like, nope, not yet. I think I'm just really getting used to working with these here decks. So, the kids are off to school and fall break is over, and yeah, so we're back to the daily grind. My vacation was phenomenal, and for any of you that are wondering. And yeah, so we're just gonna dive right in here. Let's go ahead and I really, I feel like a lot of times if I get more than 2 piles, the messages tend to repeat themselves because I feel like I have a collective here. But okay, we'll take them. I have a collective here that, no, we're not taking all these. I don't have time to do 5 messages this morning. I don't. So, one more, please. Let's get one more. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I can't make it stop. It won't stop. Here we go. Back to normal. Yes. Sorry, the kids and I. This morning while I was getting them ready. There we go. We like to play around and talk in random voices. Keep things light. Okay, so we have 2 to choose from here. So let's see. This beautiful Lemurian here with the butterfly is pile 1. And then this Lemurian here with the bubbles and the beautifulness up here, okay, are is pile 2. So I'll give you a little bit here to kind of connect with the image and see whatever is drawn most to you here. Pile 1, if you chose this beautiful image, this is going to be your reading. Okay, so this is called New Blueprints, okay, but I'm going to kind of get some messages kind of like right off the image here, all right? So I'm hearing like new cycle, okay? Definitely stepping into this new cycle. All right. And I think that we've been talking about new cycles for a while here. And then there's this energy of like being in preparation, kind of rebalancing things, kind of making way. I'm hearing like clearing the path, you know, heading in the right direction, and really kind of aligning things. All right. Look, I'm drawn to this like little thing right here. That shows, it's kind of the word consistency is what's coming through to me. So there's this energy of being consistent, into stepping into this new reality. Okay. I'm also drawn to this up here, this light right here, this almost, it's like the North Star. So it's like, hearing like North Node. Okay. So some of you are really stepping into your North Node, your purpose, your path, your passion, and aligning things in order to really kind of step into that here. Okay. I'm also drawn to this down here. All right. And the little things coming off of it. So this makes me feel like, you know, things are kind of like opening up here for you. All right. Like you aligned yourself here. And so this is kind of opening the doorway that's kind of shining out this light up here, kind of allowing you to spread your wings here. Okay. And then the third eye right here is kind of lit up. And I do believe that it feels very connected to this here. Okay. So I feel as though that you are very connected to your North Node, your this you know, this passion, this direction, this new alignment. Okay. So it says, powerful, meaningful change starts with you today. Despite our desire for change, we can be overwhelmed by all that is going on, and making a positive impact can seem impossible. We have more of a voice than we realize. This card inspires action, no matter how small, that will create a ripple of light in the world. You are part of a bigger picture, a greater story, and your actions, your choices, your presence are making a difference. You have more power than you realize. Focus on what you can do and do it well. Change takes time, so make plans and start now. So yeah, really stepping into these, you know, this new alignment, I just keep hearing like North Node, okay, which is, you know, a really good place to be stepping into, family. When you're working in your North Node, hold on, let me write down the time before I forget. You know, you're really in alignment with your purpose and your passion here. Okay. I do feel like there's this energy of like a straight path, right? Like things are lining up for you, like the steps, the direction is kind of like, I'm seeing like an you know, like an airport, you know, the runway. Okay. Like it's very clearly drawn out for you. Okay. These are really big, so they're tough to shuffle a little bit here. I'm hearing also like focusing on what matters, like priorities. Okay, so making sure that you know, what is most important to this new cycle, what is most important to this new alignment. You know, while you may not be fully completely into this process here, okay, what are, like, making sure that you're taking care of those responsibilities first, and then kind of going back and taking care of the old things from the old cycle last, right? It's like the old things are working their way out here, okay, while the new things are kind of taking precedence over, you know, your main energy. All right, so it's like priorities, realigning your priorities. I'm hearing like self-love here, okay. This is a big thing that's kind of really coming through for a lot of people, as far as taking a priority, right? And remaining a priority. It's not, it's not, yeah, look, we've got the dream creation card. It says joy, dreams, and momentum. So there's really this energy of you. So first of all, there's the three birds here. It's kind of reminding me of the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so really working with the spiritual world, the divine, ancestors, archangels, guardian angels, fairies, celestial beings here, to create this momentum, to kind of like, I'm hearing like chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, like a train, right? Like the train is taking off. Things are moving. Okay, it's a slow and steady momentum that's kind of building. Just like a train, right? It starts out slow. Okay. But then before you know it, you're like full speed and headed straight ahead here. Okay, so I do feel like you're really working with, you know, uh, celestial beings here to really create this. And I feel like, there's this energy of, there is also, see this, like these rays here, okay, from the light. I feel like there is, like light coming down on you, okay. Almost, I'm hearing like you're being pushed into the spotlight. For some of you, you're being pushed into the spotlight, and whatever that looks like for you. But also notice all these berries, okay, that she's sharing, okay. So I feel like you are, some of you are creating an altar and kind of like giving things to the celestial beings, like making offerings here. But I'm also hearing like abundance. Like look at all the, that's a heaping hand of berries here, okay? So, there's this energy of like an abundance that's coming in for you, okay? Yeah, look, and at the bottom of the deck we have end, okay? It says sweep away, culminate, and restore. All right, so I feel very much so that things are ending, right? You're prioritizing, you're letting things go, all right? Some of you are just figuring out, like what's really important to you, okay? Like what is the most important to you? What brings the most value to yourself? What resonates with you mostly? And how can you align yourself with that, to make that steady? Messages for pile 1, please. Some of you are like moving, there's this energy, I'm hearing like playing small, but you're like moving away from playing small, okay? Like you're no longer taking yourself lightly, all right? Or what it is that you're creating, like you're really kind of taking yourself and what it is that you have to offer very seriously, okay? With the Queen of Wands, like, there's this energy of like understanding, like, I really am here to do this, whatever this is for you, whatever these blueprints, whatever this north node looks like for you. And so you're really starting to take it seriously, right? It's not on the back burner anymore. It's now on the front burner and it's boiling. Okay, the water is boiling. You're no longer waiting for this to boil, okay? For some of you also, there is this energy of emotionally letting go of somebody who came in with a very, some sort of not so serious offer, right? It was just a Page of Cups. So, I don't even feel like there were, like, they're, like, it's not an apology. It's like, you know, some of you, there was an apology and you're just like, okay, like, cool. Cool, thanks for that, but I'm cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're moving on from, it just feels like, I just keep hearing like playing small. Like, you're not playing small. Like, you're stepping out of this, like, look at this. Look at this cup. Okay? Like, this is like keeping you, this is keeping you stuck, right? Like, how can that mermaid really grow in that cup? I mean, whatever you put yourself in, that you can only grow. Just like, you know, if you have a shark in a tank, that shark is only going to grow big enough to, you know, to fit in that tank, right? And that's just how it works. So I feel like you are like taking yourself out of this cup, okay? Take, like, not playing small anymore, like allowing yourself to grow here, okay? Giving yourself the space to grow. All right. And it does seem like there, you know, things of the past here, okay, are trying to, you can feel them energetically trying to like grab onto you, hold on to you. But it feels like, you know, she's like turning her head, okay, letting it go. All right. This person, there could be somebody that comes to you, okay? And I do feel very much so that you have moved on from this person. Some of you, this is an actual move, okay, for some of you. But in other news, I feel as though you're very focused on yourself, okay? This person may come in and give you some sort of apology here, all right? And they could be in this Eight of Cups energy, just very, like, emotionally, like I'm hearing like a teeter-totter, okay? Like, not sure whether or not, like trying to come in and just see if maybe they have like one more shot. Is there like one more chance here, okay? And they're gonna lie to you, all right? I do feel like with the Seven of Swords and the Hermit card, okay, I feel like they're going to lie and tell you that they have been working on themselves and focusing on themselves and, you know, doing all those things. But I don't feel as though that's that that's the case. Yeah, this could also be a Virgo. I'm hearing a Virgo for some of you. Yeah, with the Knight of Cups here, they want to kind of like try to, you know, come back around and see if they can bring life back to this. They want to see if there's anything left, if they can pull anything else out of this, of you, of, you know what I mean? Is there any, yeah, with the Fool at the bottom of the deck here, okay? Is there anything left before I really move on? Is there any way that we could try this one more time? And I just heard, no. Yeah, I feel like you guys have really moved on from this person, you know, and it's because they have, you know, really kind of, this could very well be your twin flame for some of you, all right? This person definitely sees you as a very solid, stable offer, you know, but I do feel like, you know, there's this energy of really kind of giving to others here, okay? And almost in like a beg for it type of way, okay? Like, look at this card, this Six of Pentacles here, okay? See how she's like kind of like hunched over. So first of all, she's got these 5 pentacles down here. These girls don't even see those, right? And she's just holding the one up here, like kind of like, who wants it? And this girl right here has a blindfold on. And this girl, you know what I mean? So one person, it seems like, you know, this person could have been giving to you and somebody else here. And, you know, one person probably knew that there was more than one, you know what I'm saying? And the other person, you know, was completely oblivious to it. And I think that you were the other person that had no idea, right? Okay, but this is a very, it was a very immature, you know, energy, very immature, very, you know, not well thought through, not well, not solid, not stable, right? But I think you intuitively, so we had the Queen of Cups fall out, and then we had the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck here, okay? I think that you, you knew this, you had a feeling, right? While, like, it was just your intuition was kind of telling you here, okay? You know, that this just really, you know, it's not, it can't just be me, right? Like, it's like you can see right through this person, okay? Your intuition for sure is on point here, okay? Let's get one more on that. So instead of, you know, when this happened, when this took place, like there was definitely some healing that needed to be done, but you did the work, you did the healing, okay? Yeah. And this is just, it just seems like an opportunity. I think you may think about it, right? You may let the offer come in. You may listen. Some of you may listen to what this person has to say. But I think that you're going to, you know, be able to like navigate right through it, pick out what's the truth and what's not the truth. And ultimately, I feel like you're going to make this decision that this is, you know, a missed opportunity that, you know, I don't think you're going to take action towards this person. I don't, because I think that taking action towards this person would kind of really prevent you from moving forward into this north node, right? Yeah, I think that this person is definitely going to come in with some sort of communication, quick communication, okay? And I feel like ultimately you guys are really, really tapped in, pile one. But that seems to be the people that watch my videos are people that are extremely tapped in here, okay? Like you receive messages very quickly, okay? You're very guided, like your intuition is on point. You trust your intuition. There's no doubting it. Like you're on it, okay? I do feel like, you know, you can kind of foresee, right? You have this broader picture, this broader, you know, you can look at the bigger picture of things here, and you can see kind of, you know, that this person may have a lot of burdens, and that's why they're kind of coming in here. And you can also see that there could be, you know, some drama, there's some issues moving forward, all right? You know, you could also see that there's somebody that's kind of trying to like hold this person back from you. And that just may not be something that you want to allow in your space here. Okay? I do feel like there is this energy of like leveling up in your intuition, leveling up in your abilities, your gifts. As a psychic, a medium, an intuitive, a light worker, you know, kind of growing in that area. Any advice? Yeah, you're going to have a decision to make. You are. With the Two of Swords, you're going to have a decision to make. And, you know, ultimately, I just heard, ultimately, it's up to you, right? Let's see, we got the Tower here. I mean, basically, like, you are pretty much, yeah. So, yeah, there is definitely this, energy of you're going to get some sort of message, basically, and it's going to help you realize, what really is, not only what is your wish fulfillment here, but pretty much that you are wish fulfillment, okay? And that you've worked really hard. You're stepping into this energy of, and this is kind of like goes with the new blueprints, right? This new beginning, this really stepping into this north node, that you're going from this 8 of Pentacles to 9 of Pentacles energy, okay? Leveling up within your finances. I do feel like very much so there is this level up within your finances here, okay? And I think that you've really kind of been seeing this coming here. And I think that this person also sees this coming. And that's kind of why they're trying to come in here. But with the 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck here, there is this energy of protecting yourself, protecting your energy, protecting, what it is that you're creating, okay? Yeah. Because I ultimately am not even sure that this person has kind of gotten rid of all of their options here, okay? I think that they're just feeling like left out in the cold financially, honestly. And there's just really this need to kind of hold back, okay? So be prepared. This could be somebody that kind of really triggers you, okay? That kind of really pulls on your heartstrings, I'm hearing, all right? This is somebody that you really, at one point, really, really cared for. I do feel like this person is coming in. Now, remember, it is still Mercury retrograde, but this person is coming in kind of at a perfect time for you, because you're at in this shift in your life, and you understand what's really ultimately most important, and you've done a lot of healing work, and so you've really moved on from this person. Okay, so, don't take it necessarily completely as somebody that you were dating before. It could be a family member. It could be anything of that nature, okay? So it's important that you kind of use your discernment with this, okay? And really just continue to stand in the light here, and keep in that north node, all right? I do feel like connecting with this person may be like taking a step backwards, right? I feel like this person definitely wants to prevent you from moving forward here, all right? And if they don't want to prevent you from moving forward, they just want to take advantage of what it is that you're creating, all right? Okay, that is what I have for you. Pile 1, thank you so much for being here, for all the likes, shares, and subscribes, and we will see you next time. Pile 2. If you chose this beautiful card right here, okay, this one is called Crystal Keys. But I'm going to kind of like get some intuitive messages here, like off of the image, and then I'll read it to you. So I do feel like ultimately the obvious thing here, we've got crystals down here, all right? So working with crystals could be a very beneficial. I'm hearing grounding. Excuse me. There's this energy to need to get grounded right now here, Pile 2. Because I do feel like you are, you're very tapped in. You're getting a lot of messages. There's a lot of communication with the 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 ethereals. Is that how you say it? I'm not sure. Um, and so there's this like need to work with crystals to keep grounded, to stay grounded. Okay. Um, Being grounded right now is really important, especially for your emotions. I'm hearing, if you keep your emotions grounded, things will go very smoothly. I do feel like there's kind of like a lot going on here. All right, there's a lot going on. So I feel like you guys may be stepping into a time where you're going to be very busy. There's going to be a lot going on. And so that's what's really important with staying grounded and staying focused and staying present in the moment and not allowing distractions and whatnot to kind of pull you away or slow you down. I'm hearing slow you down. Notice that there is a crystal right here on her third eye here. Okay. So placing crystals on your chakras is also very beneficial. I do feel like, using certain crystals on, your third eye and your crown chakra and your throat chakra and all chakras really, but I feel like right now there's a lot of growth within our upper three chakras, just as a collective, right? I think that over the last couple years, we've really been focusing on the bottom three chakras, and now we're stepping into this age of Aquarius, where we are kind of more so focusing on and growing these upper three chakras while keeping all of them aligned and focused and open and functioning well. Okay. So there's this energy of just staying grounded with this card. Okay. So it says Lemurian quartz crystals are very special pieces of clear quartz said to have been encoded with great knowledge for spiritual evolution of the human race. This card is about deciphering wisdom codes. Be inspired to find the wisdom hidden in times when you feel triggered. There is so much information within our raw and intense reactions to when you choose to be present and peel back the layers. Great spiritual insight will unveil itself in a way tailored just for you. Wisdom comes through inner paradoxes, be awed in creative flow, or a state of surrender. These crystals may be powerful keys to your spiritual evolution. Okay, so yeah, that energy of staying grounded. So, pay attention to the things that are going on around you. What may be triggering you, what may not be triggering you. What is this teaching you? What is this not teaching you? Is this a lesson that I've already learned? Just make sure that you're really kind of looking at life in ways of evolution, right? And allowing yourself to really step into that, okay? But yeah, staying grounded right now is very, very important for you, pile 2, while you are growing. While we're all growing, right? Being grounded, staying grounded. All right. Messages from the fairies, please, for pile 2. And we got mojo. Okay. It says focus, motion, ascent. Yeah. So, again, you're growing, you're developing, you're spreading your wings, you're flying. Okay, there is this card looks very windy, right? So it does look like there is this flow. Okay, stepping into the flow of things, allowing yourself to look at life in ways of you know, a bigger picture. What is this trying to teach me? I just keep hearing, what is this trying to teach me? What, you know, so there could have been something that recently happened or something that does happen within the next couple days. I'm hearing that really, you know, your guides are really asking you to make sure you understand, you know, it's almost like a test. Like, can you trust the process? Are you trusting the process? Are you learning your lessons? But also staying focused, right? Staying grounded. Notice that she's like, you know, very surrounded with all of these very grounding things. Okay, a spiritual bath could really do you some good. You know, very healing, very open to it. But also with the birds up here in the sky, it's like, you know, receiving the guidance that you also need to receive. Okay? Be open to it, I'm hearing. You must be open to it. Okay? There is something, I do feel like there is something that that could potentially cause some sort of chaos, some sort of heartbreak, some sort of and if it's not heartbreak, right, it's just you're gonna feel like it's gonna set you back. Okay, you're gonna feel like you know, it's gonna be a little confusing to you, I think, but it's just there's something that's going to happen or has already happened, and so Spirit's really asking you, you know, don't fear it. This is just kind of a heads up here, all right? You know, and look, we have the Hierophant here. God's like, I'm here for you. This is part of the plan. This is part of the plan. This is part of the process. Okay, there's something or someone that you're really needing to move on from. Okay, and really step into and so it's really good to make sure that you are keeping your emotions balanced, your, you know, your intuition open, and you know, kind of looking at things. I keep repeating myself. Kind of looking at things as far as the bigger picture goes. Now there is some sort of, I feel like after something kind of breaks down, there is good news that comes in, okay? And some of you, this may be good news. This may be a relief to you when this comes, okay? And there's some sort of good news that comes in for you here, all right, that allows you to celebrate. There's like this celebratory energy. So some of you could have already gone through this this phase where things were breaking down, things were happening, things were going wrong, and you handled it very well. You handled it with grace and with harmony, okay? And you didn't lose focus. You stayed focused. You stayed grounded. And you know, you've been very patient, and that's what's allowing this good news, this celebration to come in here for you, okay? This new beginning with the Ace of Wands here, you're kind of like, you know, like stepping into this new energy. It does look like with this card, like you've created this, like with some sort of, you know, manifestation, some sort of, you know, what you focus on is what you grow. And so I feel like that's kind of what's been going on here. For some of you, there is some sort of offer here that's coming in. It could be some sort of reconciliation, all right? This person is very focused on you. Very focused on you, okay? there is a need to be just a little bit more patient here, okay? Just a little bit more time. Not a lot of time, I'm hearing. Not a lot of time. Yeah, because then we have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, so quick movement. So there's this, it's gonna like a light switch. It's gonna flip very quickly, okay? So yeah, as far as the reconciliation goes, again, this is somebody from your past, okay? They kind of see you as like, the key, like you hold the keys, right? But in other news, for some of you, okay, this good news, this celebratory thing that you're going to be celebrating, the thing that switches like a light switch, right? This is going to be a very new, passionate beginning. Something that you're creating could be a brand new start in a new business, a new career, something where you really love, right? You're going to be creating memories. You're going to be making a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Like you are going to, it's a new cycle. It's something that's very new, very fresh. So again, I do feel like it's going to move very quickly, right? Like, you're going to go from the not moving to moving quick, right? There's, I feel like there could have been a little bit of, work up, like, like moving up to it here, but I feel like ultimately, like, it's gonna change overnight here, okay, is what it's gonna feel like. It's gonna move very quickly, okay? Yeah, it's gonna definitely put all the pieces, the puzzle pieces together, right? Bring in some balance, okay? All right, what's some advice for pile 2? What's some advice? Trust your victory here, okay? We got 6 of Wands and we got the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Good things are happening for you, all right? Good things are changing. Good things are coming in for you, all right? You were in this energy of 6 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, all right? So you're, this new reality is shifting in here for you, okay? So again, it's really important that you, remain focused, okay? For some of you, really quick, this person that's coming in here, okay, they're very traditional, right? They're not very spiritual. They're very traditional, yeah, with the Fool card. You took a leap of faith and the universe is coming in to support you, okay? Yeah. And they've been kind of like back and forth on whether or not they can get behind the spirituality thing. Okay. Sorry, excuse me. But I think they're kind of, this is something that between, each one of you, you'll have to discern, right? Whether or not this fits you or not. But yeah, this person had a hard time with your spirituality, I think. Um, and what you were doing with it, or if you were creating a business with it, or just somebody like didn't like the idea of, maybe if you're like a tarot reader or something like that, they just didn't, that's not normal to them. So and you and I were like, well, how do you live your life? No, I'm joking. But it's like, they may be moving on from that. They may be, and they may want to start new with you. But make sure that you're checking with yourself. You're checking your intuition. You're checking your discernment. Make sure that this person isn't going to come in and kind of tell you like, yeah, I'm totally cool with that, and then kind of like take you away from it slowly, right? Make sure that you are still able to honor yourself and be who you are when this person does come in. Okay? All right. So that is what I have for you, Pile 2. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you next time.